Officer Antonyino.
All right, so that's how you treat people? We're exercising a constitution-protected activity, and you say because of the time limit I must be selling drugs?
Listen,
Step the back.
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking.
I'm
Get on the
talking to you.
sidewalk.
I'm
Get on
talking
the
to you.
sidewalk. Robbing someone. Didn't you learn the
Oh, I
lesson?
did?
Now
Why don't
you
you back up?
Now
Don't
you
touch my
back
camera.
out. Now you
I'm
back
live.
out. Now you back
Yo, I just got that. I just got that. I just got that.
Good, you got it. Good. Back out.
Hey there, welcome back to U.S. Corrupt Cops, where we dive deep into the stories that spark questions about justice and accountability. Today, we're unpacking the intense encounters between First Amendment Auditor Josh Abrams and Boston police officer Thomas Antonyino, from initial profanity-laced clashes and camera seizures on public sidewalks to alleged surveillance while filing complaints, all culminating in a high-stakes federal lawsuit over free speech rights, excessive force, and retaliation that could reshape how we view police interactions in public spaces. But before we jump into today's story, if you enjoyed this video, drop a 1 in the comments. And if it's not your cup of tea, let me know with a 2. I'd be incredibly grateful if you take a moment to leave a comment below before you go. Now, let's get into the heart of today's case.
In September 2020, First Amendment Auditor Josh Abrams was recording a response from the Boston Police Department in Boston, Massachusetts, when he met Officer Thomas Antonyino. Abrams captured the subsequent interaction and posted it online.
All set.
Huh?
Good to go.
Why are you filming the ambulance? Any reason?
Does it feel like it?
Feel like it?
Yeah.
Gotta get a life, bud.
Gotta get a life?
Midnight filming.
Define life.
Get a job.
Hi.
All right.
So you're saying I sell drugs? Now I have a check, guy. Huh? Just pull out my camera. And look at you. What's your name, dude?
Officer Antonyino.
All right, so that's how you treat people? We're exercising a constitution-protected activity, and you say because of the time limit I must be selling drugs?
Listen,
Step the back.
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking.
I'm
Get on the
talking to you.
sidewalk.
I'm
Get on
talking
the
to you.
sidewalk.
You're on the
Get on
road.
the sidewalk.
You're on the road.
Get on the
Get on-
sidewalk.
You get on the sidewalk.
Get on the sidewalk.
You get on the sidewalk. You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Yeah, see? De-escalate. Listen to your partner.
I am.
He's going to make this video much shorter.
You're the one
Let's get what
escalating.
you got on your screen there. Let's make sure we get everything on your screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're not the
perfect.
one escalating.
Perfect.
All right.
Shut your mouth and get moving. I don't feel like hearing your bull. Off.
Are you a police or an EMS or just an I just wondering.
He's a bag they made the mistake of giving a badge to. Get a life, get a job, bro. Listen, let's compare paychecks, dude. I'll retire next year. I'm 32. How old are you, asshole? Put your window down. Try and get one last word in. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, don't crash into anybody. What are you, drunk? He knows that this is going. He knows who I am. He knows that this is going to go on YouTube. He knows because of who I am, this is going to make a ton of views. And now he's covering his because his partner made him look like a bag. That's what's going on right now.
Abrams met Officer Antonyino once more 2 years later, on September 1st, 2022, while recording in South Boston alongside another auditor. Abrams started filming Officer Antonyino after overhearing him use profanity toward an elderly woman. The resulting encounter was documented by Abrams and the other auditor. Abrams then posted it online.
No parking, huh?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
You gonna start again?
Huh?
You gonna start again?
Start what again?
Why are you filming?
Because I feel like it. Why don't you shut your mouth? Get out of the handicap place.
Hey, didn't you learn the last time when you
What?
went to jail for robbing someone? Didn't you learn the
Oh, I
last
did?
time?
Why
Now
don't
you
you back up?
Now
Don't
you
touch my
back
camera.
out. Now you
I'm
back
live.
out. Now you back
Yo, I just got that. I just got
Back
that.
out.
I just got that.
Good, you got it. Good. Back up. Back the f up. Get away from my cruiser.
I didn't go near your cruise. I was making sure you didn't hurt my friend.
I'm talking to him.
Why would you touch me like that?
Could you put the camera in my face?
I'm standing on the sidewalk. You're
You
live.
put the camera in my face.
Buddy, you're live on
Look
2
here.
cameras.
Listen, you...
Filming, that's not trouble, buddy.
Huh?
I'm standing on a public
Why are you coming
sidewalk.
into my window and taking video.
Is that
for no
illegal?
reason?
Is it illegal to go like this, Sergeant, officer? Is it illegal to do that?
You're making a thing. Am I in the handicap spot? No.
You're in a no
You
parking
have no
zone,
clue
are
what you're
you?
talking about.
Dude, first of all, why don't you get in your car and leave? You just
Listen,
assaulted someone. Could I have a supervisor, please?
Want me to go live?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
live,
live.
go live.
Could I have a supervisor, please, man? Well, that's professional. Can I have a supervisor, please?
Go to the station, 50 p.m.
What's your name, man? What's your name? What's your name, buddy? What's your name? You assault citizens like that? What's your name, man?
You guys rolling the fuck up like that?
What's your name, man? Did you get that?
Yeah. Hey, what happened? That's my car. Anything happening?
No, they're just assaulting people.
Yo, guys, the cops have attacked AFA. No needs even.
D4, right? So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys down there.
You pigs.
We'll see you guys down there, right? Camera's very scary, isn't it?
There's another one. There's a mock car right there. Yo, the cops have attacked AFA. I got it on my computer record. I ran across the street. I don't care.
Lawsuit. Lawsuit, buddy.
Grab your camera, everything. Hey, Josh.
All right, guys, we're going to the precinct.
After Officer Antonyino seized Abrams' hand and camera, Abrams stated that he planned to file a lawsuit and visit the precinct to submit a complaint. The First Circuit Court of Appeals, which oversees Massachusetts, has established robust safeguards under the First Amendment for recording police in public areas. In the 2011 case of Glick versus Kneff, a bystander faced arrest for using a cell phone to record Boston police officers handling a suspect roughly on Boston Common. The First Circuit determined that this arrest breached the First Amendment, as citizens possess the right to record public officials, including law enforcement, while they carry out duties in public. 3 years afterward, in the 2014 case of Garrick versus Begin, a woman in New Hampshire was arrested for filming a nighttime traffic stop, and the First Circuit reaffirmed that the First Amendment shields the act of recording police in public, provided the person does not hinder the officer's duties. These decisions underscore that the public may lawfully record police actions in conventional public venues as an expression of free speech safeguarded by the First Amendment. Consequently, Abrams could present a compelling case that Officer Antonyino's behavior was unconstitutional, since it obstructed his First Amendment right to record from a public sidewalk, and Abrams did not obstruct Officer Antonyino in any duty. Moreover, Abrams might contend that Officer Antonyino's application of force breached the Fourth Amendment, deeming it excessively unconstitutional. As previously examined, when police apply physical force, the Fourth Amendment demands that it remain reasonable given the situation. Since Abrams' filming of Officer Antonyino fell under First Amendment protection, no valid basis existed for using force to halt the recording, and thus a court would probably deem the force excessive and unjustified.
Now, guys, we're headed down to the precinct to file a complaint. This guy's driving up and down the street.
That's his problem.
Up and down the street.
He's already saying he's going to harass. Guys, don't fall, be full. I mean, this guy needs to be told. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. So we pulled over because he was harassing all the homeless over here. 2 units were harassing homeless.
He's flipping again.
Flipping again? He told me to go near my car. Let me watch the fuck. He's gonna go over here and fuck.
This guy's crazy, huh?
Just like crazy.
I don't know change. Look at this guy, crazy. Gang stalking. That's gang stalking. Look at this guy. He keeps driving in circles. Back and around.
How do you pass the psychological evaluation? How do you pass the psychological? How did you know? You need the help, buddy. How did you pass the psychological evaluation?
As Abrams headed to the precinct to lodge a complaint, Officer Antonyino drove around the block multiple times, likely to keep watch or surveil Abrams. As the Supreme Court observed in the 1967 case of Katz v. United States, people hold no reasonable expectation of privacy regarding their movements or actions visible to the public, such as on a public sidewalk. Thus, police may observe individuals in open areas, such as by driving around a city block in a marked vehicle, without invoking the Fourth Amendment, because such routine visual monitoring from a public spot does not qualify as a search and requires no reasonable suspicion or probable cause. Yet, in this scenario, one could reasonably claim that Officer Antonino's conduct amounted to retaliation under the First Amendment. As the First Circuit Court of Appeals outlined in the 2011 case of Hannon v. Beard, a citizen needs to establish 3 elements for a successful First Amendment retaliation claim. First, engagement in First Amendment protected activity. Second, an adverse action by a government official that would deter or silence a typical person from persisting in that protected activity. Third, the adverse action stemmed partly from the protected speech or behavior. In this instance, walking peacefully to submit a police misconduct complaint qualifies as protected activity, and if Officer Antonyino circled the block to intimidate or penalize Abrams for his speech, a court might conclude that such monitoring could discourage an ordinary citizen from filing the complaint.
We're going to the PD, guys. Stand by. I'm gonna fill this out.
Oh, sorry.
All right. No,
Where's he going?
I don't know. I gotta run to the car real quick.
I'm not gonna take that the complaint. All right.
You're not gonna take it?
No.
How can you not take a complaint against an officer that assaulted someone?
He didn't assault you. I mean, you went over there. You started harassing him. You know.
By standing on a public sidewalk?
You started talking to him and all that stuff.
But that's legal,
Yeah, but you're
man.
looking for a fight.
I'm not looking for a
You
fight.
weren't looking for a fight.
I'm being very polite to you, aren't I? I'm being very
yeah.
polite to this officer,
Yeah,
right?
I'm being polite to you.
Fine. Well, I would like a complaint for
All
him.
right. Well, you can go to headquarters or something. I'm not gonna take it there. All right.
What's your name? So you're refusing my right to fill out a complaint?
Yep.
I'll go to headquarters.
Abrams visited the police precinct to file a complaint against Officer Antonyino, but the lieutenant he met declined to receive it. On August 20, 2024, Abrams initiated a lawsuit in Suffolk Superior Civil Court, and on September 9, 2024, the matter transferred to federal court. The complaint included allegations of First and Fourth Amendment violations, among others, and sought $400,000 in compensation. As of the episode's creation date, the case remains unresolved. Thank you so much for sticking with us until the very end. You're one of the few who go the distance. If you found this video insightful or thought-provoking, please hit that like button, and if you can, share it with your friends to spread the word. I'd love to hear your take on today's story, so drop your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow for more.